sometimes it's nice to just be really comfortable. It's kind of why I'm wearing this, because it's so comfy. Hi, I'm Clowny Quin, or Q the Clown. I'm trying to think. And today I want to talk about the short film from 2015. Let me double check that. I have it in my notes. Yes, the short film from 2015 called Clown Service. And it is about a woman who is really depressed, and she's going through a break. She had just gone through a breakup, and she's just kind of in that phase where it's like, I don't want to go anywhere, I don't want to do anything, and I can't find something to smile about. So she calls up a clown service, and it's called Funny Business, and she says that she wants to hire a clown to come and make her laugh. And the person is like, well, are you having a party? And she's like, no, it's just for me. And they're like, well, can you get some friends together and have a party? And she's like, I don't feel like having a party. And then they're like, well, we don't want to just send a clown to you just as one person. That's just kind of weird. We don't do that. And so, like, 3 days later, she comes up with the idea to call back and say that she is throwing a party and that a clown should show up. And they're like, okay. So they send out this clown who already kind of seems depressed as well, like just kind of, he's not really happy with where he's at in his life. But when he, puts his nose on and he goes into the house, and he's like, oh no, I think I'm at the wrong house. I'm so sorry. Because he just sees her on her couch with all of her food, and she's like, no, you're in the right house. This is the right place. And so he's just like, okay, am I early? And he was like, no, it's just me. And he starts like, trying to do things to cheer her up, like brings out his rubber chicken, because rubber chickens are hilarious, and juggling, and riding his unicycle, and what else does he do? Yeah, like he's doing like silly walks and card tricks, and none of them are really working out for her. Like none of them are making her smile. And then she gets a phone call from her sister, and her sister has like all these really loud kids, and she's like, well, it could be worse, or you could have a bunch of kids like me. And so yeah, like just and so she ends the phone call, and the clown has like injured himself, and then he starts getting all down on himself and even like voicing his sadness, and she's like, here, sit on the couch and tell me about it. And so he just says how he is sad, and he's like, I'm not even funny, and I have to park down at the end of the street when I pick up my kid from school because nobody wants their dad to be a clown. And he kind of starts to like get emotional, and he pulls out his like handkerchief to wipe his tears, but it's the gag where it's like you pull a whole bunch of handkerchiefs, which is a favorite of mine. And then it starts to make her laugh. And oh, that's right, because he had started to try to make her smile by painting her face too. So she's got like a little rainbow and a cloud on her cheek, and so she's like starting to kind of giggle at him, and he's like, oh yeah, you think it's funny? And she's just like, yeah, I mean, you do look kind of silly right now when you're not trying to be silly. And like they have a laugh, and then she's like, I think we could do something to make us both smile. And then they hired a clown to make them smile, and so they like share a drink, and the guy is like, okay, can you guess what it is? And he's like making balloon animals, and he's like, can you guess what it is? If you turn it this way, it's a dog. If you turn it this way, it's a giraffe. And I'm like, that's hilarious, because the only thing I can make is dogs or a giraffe when I knew balloon animals. I don't know. I think it just caught me on the right day, where it was just, I thought this was really nice, and I really enjoyed it. It kind of reminded me a little bit of the Clown Girl book that I read a few years ago by Monica Drake, and it's one of my favorites. And like it's kind of sad, but there is heart to it, and just this little short film, it's like 13 minutes long, and it just made me really happy. And I know I didn't keep the clown voice going, but I'm sorry, whatever, I'm comfortable. I do definitely recommend this one. If you got, some time and you just kind of want to watch this cute little thing, I would definitely recommend it. So that was Clown Service. If you can recommend any other things for me to watch, that'd be awesome. I have reviewed a lot of clown movies. A lot of them are random. A lot of them are kind of like smaller, like real independent films like this, which I do recommend you checking out if you haven't already. Because some of them really, the ones that you don't expect, like really end up packing a lot of punch, which is just a nice surprise. I wasn't expecting them to, you know? Like, another one off the top of my head that I can think of that was the first few that I reviewed was called Shadow Zombie. And it also kind of reminded me of this a little bit in a different way. So, alright, well anyway, take care, and sorry this one's a little bit more subdued, but I'm comfortable. Yeah, I think you should try to find something that's comforting, that can make you smile today. I feel like that's really important right now, but for something about today, it just feels like it's time. Be comfy. Smile. I'll see you next time. Bye.